Hi guys, Alex Taylor down at Living Golf Academy, and it's US Open week, and I'm going to do a quick video on the 3 key holes to win the US Open at Pebble Beach. So guys, my 3 key holes are the 7th, the short par 3, the 17th, another not overly long par 3, but very challenging from that tee shot, and the iconic par 5, 18th. I'm going to show you how the guys are going to look to play those 3 holes, and if they can play them well, certainly if they're in contention, they've got a great chance of getting their hands on the trophy on Sunday afternoon. Right guys, 7th hole, par 3, maybe, I don't know whether it is, but certainly one of the shortest par 3s in major championships. Back into the breeze today for me, just a little bit, so not excessive. I mean, 105 downwind for me would be sand wedge, so a lot of the guys are just going to be a little 3/4 sand wedge, but you can see the guys hitting kind of little 6 irons, 5 irons, just keeping it right down when it really blows. But I'm going to hit 3/4 gap wedge, try and take a little bit of spin off it and control the flight a little bit more. Playing probably about as easy as it could play with this wind. So good swing, just seeing if the distance is good. Just over the top of the flag, middle of the green, you take that all 4 days. Certainly on the final day you tend to see the pin up at the back. If those guys are firing at that flag and they get through the back, definitely double bogeys in play. I mean, I'm old enough to remember Tom Kite hit it through the back and holing a worldie of a pitch en route to winning. I think it was 92. But ideally I think most of the guys would just say middle of the green all week, and if they can play this par 3 in level par for the week, they'd probably take that and just avoid playing it all week long. So 17th hole, another par 3. I think unusual at Pebble Beach that kind of probably 2 of the most important 3 holes on the golf course are par 3s, whereas it tends to be kind of long par 4s and things that become key holes at golf courses nowadays. But 174, back into the breeze, pins just on the front section, which is tiny today. And those good iron players, you know, are really going to see an advantage on these par 3s. Final day, the pin will be up at the back. Again, you know, we all remember the footage, even if you're not old enough to have watched it, the footage of Tom Watson holding that chip from the back edge, thick rough, looked like he was making 4 all day long, en route to winning. But 174 into the wind, I'm going to hit, again, just a nice smooth 6 iron, try and keep a little bit of spin off it, keep that trajectory down, and see if we can just fire this maybe just past pin high. Great strike, not shaping too much. And again, I would absolutely take that all day long, and I think any of the contenders, very much where we said they'd take playing the 7th in level par, anyone would bite your hands off for 4 3s on 17 and get onto that 18th tee, trying to make birdie or eagle, try and get the best scores, win that US Open. Right then guys, so that moves us on to 18, another iconic hole at Pebble Beach. Par 5, reachable for the long hitters, probably most of the field to be fair will get there, it'll just depend what club. But the tighter left you can drive the ball to the ocean, which is a water hazard, probably the biggest water hazard in the world. But the tighter left you can drive the ball, the shorter approach shots you've got in. There's a tree in the middle of the fairway, which for a lot of guys, they'll kind of maybe try and hit it at the tree and draw it, and that would probably be my play. If you can get a good drive away, chance to get there in 2. But I think if you've got somebody with a big lead on Sunday, you might even see them hit iron down the fairway and just play it as a 3-shotter. But there's no excitement in that, is there? So let's hit driver, and let's see at the tree with a little crawl. Good strike, not really drawing, but chasing past the tree, and that gets me in a good position. Right then guys, so off a good drive. I mean, I only got out there kind of 280, so certainly I wouldn't be one of the longest guys on tour, and the guys who can get it out there have got a big advantage being able to hit a shorter club in. But off a good drive, kind of right on the borderline as to whether I can get there. If I was winning, I think I'd just hit maybe 7 iron, 6 iron into play. But again, there's no excitement in that, is there? So let's go 3-wood. Again, maybe at the bunker on the right. Try to hit maybe a 5-10 yard draw. If it doesn't quite come off, that front right bunker's a great miss. Certainly don't want to be left into the water though. So 3 wood, let's give it a rip. So absolutely smoked it, not turning over enough. Just in that front bunker. But certainly for me, with the quality of the bunker play for the guys, anywhere in there, got to be looking at making 4, worst case make 5. And if you can plot your way down 18 like that, you've got a great opportunity if you're in contention of getting both hands on that trophy and stopping Brooks Koepka win 3 on a row. Right then guys, so they are my 3 key holes at Pebble Beach. If the guys are going to win the US Open, I think they're going to have to play, I would say certainly the 7th, maybe in 1 under for the week, certainly level at worst. Absolutely anybody would take 17 at level par, and then probably going to have to play 18 in 2 or 3 under. Obviously there's all the rest of the holes there. The rough's going to be thick, a real premium on kind of keeping it in play so that with those small greens you can hit it nice and close. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like and share it, comment below. Even if you've watched this after the US Open, it'd be interesting to see, did the guy who won play these 3 holes well? If you've enjoyed the video and you don't already subscribe to the channel, consider clicking the subscribe button, ringing the notification bell, make sure you get my content as soon as it lands, follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.